Welcome to the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SIRT. Today I am Dr. Amit Avas and this is a brief description about my qualification. And the today's topic in manufacturing process is grinding. So already we have covered so many topics in the manufacturing process. So today we are going to continue with the grinding operation and regarding the grinding wheel and whatever the topic related to your exam, I will definitely cover each and everything. So let's see what is grinding at first. So grinding is the abrasive type machining process in which we use a grinding wheel as a cutting tool. So this is coolant we are providing, and this one is grinding wheel, mainly made of abrasive. Means we will take the abrasive along with the adhesive. We will just mix it and we will heat it in oven to get a grinding wheel. Grinding, especially disc shape grinding wheel. It looks like a disc, having some thickness. So the disc will rotate, the grinding wheel will rotate, and since multiple cutting edges will involve, so that's why this is called as multi-point cutting tool also. This one, the workpiece is fed and against the rotation of the grinding wheel, and the work material, excessive material will be removed. So this is looks like this, and in the next you can see here that how the cutting edges, means every particle, every abrasive particle has its own cutting edges. That's why it is called as abrasive type, means multiple point cutting tool. It is a multiple point cutting tool. And also the one thing that I would like to mention here, that the means the coarser the particle size will be. If the particle size of the grinding wheel is coarser, then the material removing rate will be higher, but the surface finish will be less, means rough surface we will get. So the finer process, the finer abrasive particle will give you, the finer particle will give you the smoother surface as compared to coarser particle, and but apart from that, material removal rate will be reduced drastically. So these are the basic differences. So definitely the grinding machine at first. So the first point regarding the grinding machine, a grinding machine, also called as grinder, is one of the power tool or machine tool used for grinding. The next point is, it is a type of machining used an abrasive wheel as the cutting tool, and this one is each grain of abrasive on the wheel's surface cuts a small chip from the workpiece via shear deformation. So these are some points regarding the grinding machine. And next, the types, some of the types we will also see in the grinding machine. The first one is, this is cylindrical grinding machine. So the cylindrical grinder or cylindrical grinding, also called as center type grinding, is used to machining the cylindrical surface and shoulder of the workpiece. Means this is basically used for cylindrical surfaces or shoulder of the workpiece. Means wherever some circular section is required to be machined, then we will use the cylindrical grinding machine. So this is grinding wheel. It is like a disc, as I told you earlier, and this is workpiece. Both are rotating, and this will rotation along with reciprocation. Reciprocation in terms of feed, means if some portion already we have grounded, then definitely we need to feed it against the grinding wheel, so that the other portion, means lengthwise, it will also get machined, So that's why these are the cylindrical grinder. So next, in cylindrical grinder, following essential actions of workpiece and grinder have been observed. So the first one is, the workpiece must be constantly rotating. This we will have to be sure that workpiece should be constantly rotating. Then the second point is the grinding wheel must be constantly rotating. Means, as I told you earlier, that both should have some constant rotation, and should be fixed. RPM should be fixed. So, next point is the grinding wheel is fed towards and away from the workpiece as per the requirement or as per the machined surface we need to require. So, that is the main portion that we need to take care of. So next point is either the work or the grinding wheel is transverse with respect to each other. Means the feed should be given in a proper manner so that the machining will be in a controlled manner. Means it should be fed or means either automation or manual, whatever the mechanism we have. So we need to take care of these things while we are grinding the workpiece. So these are some points that you need to keep in mind while you choose or while you are machining a surface with cylindrical grinding machine. So next is surface grinder. So you can see here the one of the grinder as you can see here, surface means flat surface. If we have to give some extra surface finish, then we will choose the surface grinding machine. Some points are there. Surface grinding use a rotating abrasive wheel, as you can see here also, to remove the work material, creating a flat surface. So these are the flat surface, as you can see here. So we need surface grinding. So it is a abrasive machining process, definitely multi-point cutting process. It is also called as, and then a spinning wheel made of rough particle called grinding wheel cut chips from a workpiece to produce a flat or smoother surface. So these are some points regarding the surface grinding machine. The one more point is here, the work holding device is known as chuck. As we already have seen it in lathe, that chuck in the chuck, whether that was 4-jaw chuck, 3-jaw chuck, magnetic chuck. So we use this chuck to hold the workpiece. So these are some points regarding the surface grinding machine. You must remember these points regarding the surface grinder. So next type is centerless grinding. So as we have seen in this cylindrical grinding, which we also called it as a center grinding machine. So apart from that, in there both were rotating. Means a workpiece was rotating along with the already grinder is also rotating, grinding wheel. But here what we will not use any fixture to hold the workpiece so that it can rotate. Means without a center. So the first point is centerless grinding machine is a machining process that uses abrasive cutting to remove the material from a workpiece. The second point is centerless grinding differs from the centered grinding operation that no spindle or fixture is used to locate the and secure the workpiece. So as I told you, no spindle or fixture is used to locate the workpiece. Next is the workpiece is secured between two rotating grinding wheel, and the last one is the speed of the rotation relative, I should say the relative rotation to each other. Means the both wheel means that will determine the rate at which material is removed from the workpiece. So just you can see here, this is the grinding wheel and this is the regulating wheel. Both wheel will be rotating. This is in clockwise direction. This is also in clockwise direction. But the workpiece is rotating in counterclockwise direction, and the workpiece is rest at work rest. This is called as work rest. And here we did not have hold the workpiece by using any fixture or using any mechanism. So that's why it is called as centerless grinding operation. So this is the centerless means grinding wheel, and here grinding wheel head already this it is look like somehow lathe machine. So this is head in lathe. You can see here head stroke was there, but here grinding wheel head we will call it. This is a grinding wheel. It will be rotating like in this direction. This workpiece is and in the lathe workpiece here we will use tool post to hold the workpiece. This is the basic difference. But here at work rest, the work pieces, kept on this work rest. So a coolant pipe is used to cool the workpiece since multi-point cutting, edges is involved here. That's why we need more amount of heat will be generated that may soften the workpiece, so that there will be some excessive friction will be there and sticking will takes place, that may reduce the effect of machining overall. So we should take care of these things also. So this is the bed of the grinding machine, and this one is base of the grinding machine. This is a lower slide. It will slide to control the feeding, to fed the workpiece. And here is the regulating wheel. A regulating wheel head is here. So here we will feed the regulating wheel against this grinding machine, so that the machining will takes place. So we need to take care the relative motion towards each other. Means since grinding wheel is rotating here, but whatever the feed we will provide from the regulating wheel head, that will be the main part of concern, that how much material you want to remove. So you should take care of these things regarding the grinding machine. So next or remaining part we will cover in the next video. Or this is all about the basics of grinding machining, and different types of grinding machining as we have seen. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you on the behalf of the SAGE Group, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SIRT. I am Dr. Amit Abbas. Thank you, and thank you all.